Okay, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this lid and leave it open just a little bit. Right now, I'm just gonna wipe off the stove. And remember, your stove is hot. You got 2 hours on this stove that's hot. So just watch it. Or you will burn yourself. I don't need the tongs anymore. Wipe the top of this microwave off. Give me something so I can put this lid on. Alright, we're done with that. So now, if you don't mind, guys, I'm gonna put you back over here. Alright, so because we're gonna work on some different magic this time. And just please forgive me, guys, because this is what I gotta do in order to get you guys situated, because I'm doing things by myself, and I hope y'all understand that. Alright, so yeah, let me put this now I'm gonna leave the seasoning out because I'm gonna need it. Alright, put this can open real bad. I'm just straightening up a little bit, guys. Can't stand the dirty work area. Alright, guys. Now we're getting ready to work on these pork chops. I told you that we were going to deep fry these pork chops. So I'm going to plug in this deep fryer. And since this is what we're going to be using to cook the pork chops. Alright, guys, so we got that plugged in. And we got that that oil getting warm or heating up or whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're going to spread these little couple bags out and we're going to put this pork chop meat on here while we season it. Man, how excited are you guys about NFL starting back up? I'm so doggone hype about it. It is ridiculous. I'm definitely a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Believe that. KC all the way. If we wasn't so banged up, because we could have even took a couple of those calls in the game during the Super Bowl. We could have took a couple of them, but if our defense would have been healthy, that would have been another one for us. But our defense was not healthy, not even in the slightest. Yeah, if our defense would have been healthy and just like Tampa Bay was, because I mean they had some players down too, but not their main players. We had our main players down. They was just that they was hurt. Everybody was hurt, or helping other people, or they dropped out because of COVID or whatever. We had a squad. We had everything, but you can't fight the refs, the game. You can't play the refs. You can't play the game. You can't play everything and think everything's gonna work out for you, because it's not. All right. Now, y'all, when I season these up, I'm only gonna season one side of my pork chops, and I'm not using the Creole seasoning, and I'm gonna barely use some of this, so some of this salt. So, y'all, let me tell you what was going on with me over the time that I wasn't talking to you guys, that I hadn't got in touch with you and cooked a meal or some fishing or something with you guys. So I was wondering why my legs were so itchy, and so I was feeling on my legs, and I went all the way down to my ankles, and I didn't even know I had ankles. My legs were so swollen. Both of them were so swollen. I mean, swole, swole, swole. I was itchy to, like right now, I'm peeling skin, swole. So caught me totally off guard, and I don't know what it was. It finally started going down yesterday, but yeah, that's what happened, man. And I like I said, I still don't understand what it was. Besides, I think I know what it was. Is edema. Edema. Edema is when your body is holding water. So I don't know what was going on or none of that. But I know it went down. So I'm happy about that. But I am gonna get it checked out, because I don't believe in not, you know, God put people in our way in order to help us. And doctors is one of those people that they put in front of us to help us. And if you don't want to accept the help from the doctor, then fine. But don't keep your kids from going, because when you was little, uh, you had that same attention, and you didn't come out all jacked up and having stuff wrong with you and stuff like that. That's because you got them shots when you was little. Let them kids get them doggone shots, man, so that they don't be jacked up, man, when they get older. Okay, so meningitis is one of the things that I think they shoot you up for when you're a kid. So do you know what meningococcal disease? And if you don't, look it up. Meningococcal disease. Now look that up and see what it say. You'll be amazed. I'm telling you. Not amazed, but not amazed in the point of being happy amazed, but amazed that something like that will kill you so quickly. Like in 48 hours, you'll be dead without treatment. Okay, guys, I'm gonna taste this chili again. I mean, chili. I'm gonna taste this spaghetti again and see how it is. Y'all, I didn't even know what to say. That's why I was quiet so long. That spaghetti, that meat and the sausage and the hamburger meat and the onions and oh man, very very delicious. Alright, I'm back with you guys. Hey, y'all. This is Cooking in the Hood with CJ Mack. Check it out. We ain't use oregano and all that different, all those different types of ingredients that 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 we don't get a hold of as a minority. Um, Maybe we don't know enough about it to use it back then, or to me, it was not needing it because you had to cut back on stuff and you had to get the immediate stuff first before you. That's see to me that's splurging. You splurging on yourself. We was in that position to where we couldn't splurge. Well, I say we like I was getting out, getting down, getting the money. I did, but later on in years. Okay, so anyway, so I don't think I don't know, man. I just know that I believe my parents did the best they could to take care of us. Um, and then, with the divorce and everything, just with the different paths that they took, you know, just wound up not, you know, man, just wound up not doing it because don't nobody get along no more. Don't nobody, and it's just sad that you can't get along with your people, But that's sure what happened. Yeah, that's sure what happened. Life is something else, man. They don't care about you, me, the kids. Nobody. Life don't care about nobody. Life is a constant. It don't stop. It's a constant. God said there's nothing that's been done that ain't already been done. I mean, not in those specific words, but you get what I'm saying. And He said that. It's in the words. I don't know where it's at because I done kind of lost my step in the word a little bit. Because if you don't study and stay on top of it like you're supposed to, you'll lose the way that you know. Not that it won't come back up, because it'll always come back up. Believe that. It always comes back up. So right now we're still waiting on the pork chops. The deep fryer to get ready. It's gonna alert me. It's gonna click when it's ready. Click. 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 You know what I mean? Click. Click. So once I do that, everything gonna be cool. I'm gonna get this ready, get it together. We're gonna straighten it out, and we're gonna have a lovely, lovely, lovely dinner. You dig? You know. So that was the seasoning for the pork chops. So I'm waiting on the oil in the deep fryer to heat up so that we can get things together and get it rolling. The spaghetti is finished. I want to get it off that hot eye. It was still on that hot eye, off that stove eye. Yeah, so I think our parents did the best they could in my generation. You know, after that, because gang life and in my generation, that's when it happened. Gangs in the early '80s, and that's when it reached. That's when it reached us. In the early '80s is when it reached us. Drug dealing, man. Let me tell you something, man. When I was in middle school and they had just changed the rules, they took ninth grade and put it in with high school with 10th and 11th and 12th graders. So that made it 9th, 10th, and 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. and then they brought the sixth grade from the elementary, and they made it 6, 7, 8, and they called it a middle school. And so that's the same year that I went when they finally did that. So anyway, so I forgot the point that I was trying to make. And I don't have nobody to remind me. I can't say, what was I saying? So anyway, though, but like I said, that's when drugs and all of that stuff first hit us, and our parents, they held on as much as they could during that time. But man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The drugs for some people. What I was telling you is in the 7th grade. When I was in the 7th grade, and this one cat that I know that passed, R.I.P. GD, Russell. Man, he's one of the ones that showed us how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? You know, I used to go to school with him, and I never seen nothing until I seen it from him. You know, so like I said, we all, I think, I don't know, and then our kids, we was too busy trying to grind and hustle and get paper, and we didn't pay attention to the family. So we had kids, doing whatever they want to do and causing problems and ruckus, and then you add gang life. At least when we was little, we had a little bit of guidance and we had the gangs. So it was a little bit of order, Like now, there is no order to that stuff, man. No order. No order. I don't know what, I just don't know. I don't understand, man. But all I know is, man, is that I'm going to keep being cool. I'm cool with everybody. As long as y'all cool with me, I'm cool with y'all. And we can eat because my life is surrounded by food. You know what I'm saying? I like to cook when I get a chance to because I love the way that my food tastes, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was a clip that let me know it was ready. And the green light came on. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do now is each one of these pork chops, I'm going to put them in here individually. I think I'm only going to be able to cook one at a time anyway. So that alleviates that part. I'm going to drop it in this flour mixture. I'll fry these up real good. I'm going to shake it off real good. And then I'm going to drop it in this grease. I could try to squeeze another one in there, but I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna squeeze nothing in there because I want it to have the little crunch from the flour. And if you squeeze the stuff in places, it has no way to get crunchy because it has no room because of all the other moisture that gets involved in that. Yeah. So now I'm gonna tell you something. For me, I can't answer for every person. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some crazy stuff in my life, and I've seen parts where the parents wasn't even running stuff. The kids was, and I don't know, man. All I know is that circumstances lead to other circumstances that lead to other things. And man, it don't take much to be in trouble. And when I say it don't take much to be in trouble, I mean the bad trouble, the unnecessary trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just think about the, the, the horribleness. You know what I'm saying? I just think about that, and shit, it just, man. But anyway, man, we gonna keep it moving. I got one of these pork chops in here, and that's all I'm gonna do is cook these other two pork chops, and then once I get those together, then we done. We gonna taste, and then I'm gonna get off of here so I can smash this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm starving, you know, over here cooking, and I'm only taste testing, you know, stuff and everything, man. Woo. Pretty tough. Yeah, pretty tough. If I knew how to edit, or if I had an editing program, what I would do is enter this in however it's supposed to be entered in, and then I would fade certain things so that it would have breaks in it and everything, and it would be nice, you know. Not to say it's not nice now, but it's all together, and it's quiet time, and then it's talk time, and then it's oops, I didn't mean to say it like that time, you know. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm gonna get a plate with some paper towels on it, so we can drain these pork chops. When these pork chops come out, we can just put them on the plate. I don't know, y'all. I think I can put both of these in there, because that one pork chop right there is little. We're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna show you that pork chop, guys, but I'm gonna try to get these other ones out the way so I can clean this counter off so I can show it to you then. Yeah, I think I can put this other one in there. Alright, guys, we got that taken care of. All right, guys, how y'all feeling so far? Man, we at the finish line now. We at the finish line. We at the finish line. Jesus is on the main line. Hey guys, give me a second. Let me put things up. Let me put things up and wipe things down, and I'll be back with you in a minute. And what I have that I'm wiping this counter off with, I don't know, can you see that? The Lysol hand wipes, handy disposable wipes. Man, they come in handy. They really do. And you need to clean something real quick, and you can't get soap and stuff all over the place or whatever. Man, get you one of these, one pack of those, and you'll be set. All right, y'all. Look at that pork chop.